15 minutes of fame. Let's go.
What's happening?
Who's this? This Gerald?
Yeah.
My man, what's up?
My
I got
man.
Gerald. I know you're a big Charlie Clips fan, so I have to put this out there for you. Jesse says he caught a body. It's on URLTV.tv right now, and I know you're honest. Will you be avenging Clips' loss to Jesse Regan? I need to let that go right now.
Who caught a body to who? What?
Yo, go on URL YouTube channel, and
URL YouTube channel and do what?
Me versus Clips is out. That's the most.
Clips versus 40-ounce Jess is out right now, and
Crazy battle.
Jesse feels like he won. He feels like he 3-0'd Clips.
3-0 them with two lines.
Fuck out of here.
That's the rumor. You haven't seen the battle yet?
Jesse, I've disrespected you entirely too much on this show. I don't want to do it again. So, do yourself a favor and just stop lying to yourself.
So hold on, you don't believe it? A lot of fans are saying he won.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe it, G?
No, not at all.
So, I mean,
40.
40.
Hey, G, you seen the Clips battle versus Tsunami Surf dropped a couple days ago. What was your take on it? Who you felt won, and what do you think's next for Charlie or Surf?
Well, I think Charlie won 3-0. I'm not a Sue Surf fan, if that makes sense.
Okay, I totally get it.
He's not my favorite. He's not my favorite, but I think he's cold. I don't think he came with. I think he said, if you go off Twitter and what people are saying from without even seeing the battle, you would think that he just got completely destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I think he lost 3-0, and I think he lost badly, but I don't think it was like,
You just say he lost badly.
Like, huh?
You just say he lost badly, though.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to explain. I don't think Surf was bad, if that makes sense. Charlie was just that good that day.
Right.
I just don't think Surf was bad, but Surf was not his typical self. I will say that he wasn't his typical self. I don't know where his head was at or what he was thinking about, but it just, he wasn't himself.
Also, actually, what do you think is next? What do you want to see next for Charlie Clips and for Tsunami Surf?
I like to see Clips battle Hollow.
Clips and Hollow?
And then I would like to see, and I like to see Surf in there.
Summer Madness 3? 4 actually.
4.
Well, for you, we might have to make that known because you got by then it'll be preseason, so I got you.
Actually, let me ask you a question about Summer Madness 4. Clips versus Tay-Rock just got signed. What do you think about that battle, the first battle to get confirmed for Summer Madness 4?
It's the rematch.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's gonna be a dope rematch, man. I've been, I talk to Norms all the time, and I told him, I think if they battle again, I don't think it'd be a different outcome. I just think it would be a classic battle. Tay-Rock is drastically improved since then. And he wasn't bad. It's just, once again, Charlie Clips was just that good. He was just that overpowering. Well, now, I don't think it'll be that way. Rock has his fan base up. He's more seasoned. He's a smarter battler, and he's just overall better. I don't think he can beat Charlie, but I do think it'll be a really good battle, though.
I don't think you think anybody can beat Charlie. You say I got a man on B Magic.
Oh. There's two people. There's one person I think can beat Charlie.
Who's that?
And that's Hollow.
Wow.
Really?
The other person I thought could beat Charlie was not at his best. It was his first time back, and that was him. Nobody else other than that, I don't think can beat him.
Okay. You don't think? Tay-Rock he's been surprising a lot of people. A lot of people.
He has.
Him versus JC was crazy.
But a motivated Charlie Clips is like it's hard to beat, man, because he could freestyle. When he's motivated, his freestyle sounds like he wrote it.
Okay, I got somebody who I think could beat him. I'm sorry, finish off and then I'll tell you.
Who?
Oh, no, I said finish what you were saying, then I'll tell you who I think can beat him.
Oh, yeah, motivated Charlie Clips, man. It's just hard to beat. His freestyle be on point. Mm-hmm. If he had all 3 rounds like he had against Surf, I mean, just when he was rapping, everybody just was like, "Hey, man, what has gotten to him?" If he's like that all the time, he's gonna be hard to beat. He's gonna be hard to beat. You know, it's like it's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a name who I feel with a couple more battles can defeat Charlie Clips, and you tell me if you agree with me or not. You ready?
You gonna say Ill Will?
Exactly. You read my mind. Ill Will. I think Ill Will is the most talented battler in the Midwest. Period, hands down. He reminds me of a street version of Charlie Clips when Clips was coming up. That's what he reminds me of. I think if anybody can defeat him on his A game, it would be Ill Will. Do you agree with me or not?
That's tough, man, because Ill Will, he can snatch at the crowd whenever he feel like it. Right. When he's motivated on his A game, it's hard for him not to take the crowd with him, you know.
Yeah,
but they both can freestyle. I mean, Ill Will won the whole UFL off straight freestyle. He only, you know, he even had said in his raps, you know, I wrote for these people, so I got to come up with something for who I'm battling now. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so you can't say it's the freestyle that'll beat him. You know, that's I don't know, man. That's a good observation, though.
I think I want you to judge this after you see him versus B Magic, and you know I have the man crush on B Magic. I admit it. In my phone, I admit it.
Daylight's probably watching.
No, it doesn't matter.
You probably got B Magic in your phone with the emoji hearts next to it.
In my phone, it says he's my favorite battler. I admit it. But after you see his battle versus B Magic, I think you might say he's the one.
Yeah.
I mean, Magic is dope, man. He one of my favorite battlers. I think with a couple more battles, well, actually more than just a couple, but with a few more battles, I think B Magic can battle what's that boy name? Ty Law.
Speaking of Ty Law, did you watch his battle with Gerald?
I did.
What you think about him? I know a lot of people, you don't know, Gerald watches everything. He actually called me about Adi Boom whooping on Jesse over here. And he said, by the way, Jesse, he said you lost Adi Boom. I just want to put that out there. But
who said that? Ty Law?
No. Gerald.
Oh, Gerald.
Gerald watches everything moving. He calls me.
Speaking of that, Jesse, get this. I'm gonna give you some credit.
Yeah,
I don't know if Mr. Wavy watched the battle.
There we go. I brought it up earlier.
And Wavy was one of my faves. He's stealing lines. You're gonna have to kill him, Jess.
Go ahead, speak on it, Gerald. I got a pro ball football player about to make this statement. Go ahead.
I don't know if he actually has talent. So he could have literally.
No. Hold on. Go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
Speak the facts. We don't need the extra stuff.
He could have thought of this himself. However, you did battle Adi Boom, and when you battle somebody, most people do research. So the Adi Boom line.
Yeah.
Was the line of the night.
When I heard it, I was like, "He can steal a ball from 40."
I told you, Gerald watches everything moving. I'm telling you.
Damn, Mr. Wavy.
Yo, Mr. Wavy stole that ball from 40, yo.
Gerald,
wait, me no like.
Oh man, you gotta see Jesse's face right now. He's like cheesing from ear to ear right now, like he.
Well, nah, because because I noticed it and I was like, all right, nobody's gonna bring it up because I spoke to Ty and when Ty Law was there and Ty Law told me like, yo, I think Mr. Wavy stole one of your lines, and then when I saw the battle, I was like, yo, that's my line, but nobody mentioned it, so.
Okay.
That's because you don't have talent. Nobody really cares whether he stole it from you or not. They're not going to give you credit for it. So,
Jesse, do you believe you don't have no talent?
I'm pretty talented.
Can you beat Gerald in a battle? Gerald's pretty good.
Just talk that shit, Jess.
Yeah, look, I just battle Clips. I just battle DNA. Like Gerald should just stick to football, and I'll stick to battle rapping.
40.
Do you have a response to that?
40. 40.
Do you have a response to that?
No, don't respond to nonsense.
Now, G, can we announce that you made it to the Pro Bowl? Obviously, I just did.
Well, you just did. So if we couldn't, then it's too late. But yes, you
shit.
can.
I am a little slow. Congratulations on your second Pro Bowl.
Thank you.
By the way, my engineer is a huge fan of yours, Dave. He kind of looks like a Columbine dude, to be honest with you. But he's a huge fan, and he told me to tell you what's up. So.
Man, I appreciate it. Thanks.
But you said you spoke on Ty Law versus B Magic, two of my favorites out there right now. Who do you think wins and why? And how long? When do you want to see it?
I think Ty Law's delivery has gotten much better since he battled Snow.
Okay.
However, I think B Magic's back-to-back punches, they both punch the same way. It's like unorthodox punches. You have to really listen to what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think B Magic's his delivery is better with him. So I think, and I mean, you just got to admit it, man. The crowd loves B Magic. So Ty Law would really have to, get his fan base up. I mean, because regardless of the fact, people going to just lean towards B Magic anyway. Yeah. But looking past crowd and all that, I still have to give it to B Magic. He's just that good. But I think it'd be great. Like if you in the punchlines and back-to-back punches, then that's the battle you need to see.
I mean, I definitely want to see that, man. Right now, I think B Magic definitely has the title, but I think Ty Law within a few months, if he continues to go at the rate he's going, people are going to want to see that. And a lot of people want to see the conceded versus B Magic. I think that might go away depending on what Ty Law does, because I think a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, what you
people
gonna say?
Want to see it, but it's getting watered down. I don't even really want to see it no more because it's taking so long to come, and then you got all these young dudes that they fire, man, and Khan is who he is, but I think a Ty Law and a B Magic would be better because their styles are so similar. I think it'd be punches. Khan is starting to change his style. He's still punching constantly, but he's starting to stretch him out more and kind of tell stories with it,
So you're saying basically you feel like B Magic is the punchline king right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Jesse has a question.
No, my bad. I actually wanted to bring Gerald. Are you chilling with us on the phone for a little bit?
Yeah.
I actually wanted to bring him in on the topic that I was talking to you about.
Tay-Rock?
Yeah, what Tay-Rock said.
Shoot.
What Tay-Rock said last night, that he said he's only going to do URL, no disrespect to Ars, no disrespect to Lush, no disrespect to Organic, like he fucks with them. But it's URL for life. And he said that he does feel a certain type of way about battle rappers going to other leagues and whatnot. You're a big URL fan. What's your opinion on it, on his statements, and what do you feel like fan-wise?
As a fan of the culture, I clearly the URL is the NBA of battle rap. You have all these different leagues that have events now and then. The URL is the league that has the most consistent events. They have events constantly. That keeps the fans entertained. And let's just be honest. Everybody wants to be on the URL. I don't care if the people get in a battle and say, I don't need URL. I don't have to get on Smack. Everybody wants to. You see Drake at King of the Dot once. But how many times do you look at URL and there's a superstar, A-list celebrity at an event? You know what I'm saying? And you see people tweeting about it and saying this and saying that. You don't see that with these other leagues. And, there's talent all over the world, but the best of the best is in the URL. It's clear. You can see it when these guys go to these other leagues and battle. They don't even really hardly prepare, and they just be erasing these dudes. So, I think the URL has the best crop of talent. However, these guys all have families. These guys, that if this is what they do to make a living, then I'm sure they're thinking to themselves, all right, I don't work. I rap. So this is how I get paid. So however I get paid, I have to get paid. The flip side of that is I feel like if URL is where you started and they groomed you, brought you up, promoted you, and the reason you're getting booked by these other leagues is because of URL, I think there should be a sense of loyalty in a sense that if they ask you to battle, you should. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because you could charge, King the Dot 1,500 and go over there and battle. It don't matter who, but then you can say URL. I'm not battling whoever unless y'all pay me $7,000 because his name is not this, his name is not that. But you went to the other league for $1,500. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more of a money move. But if you're going to do that, then I think you should be able to battle in the URL, especially if they're the reason your name is up. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not knocking anybody for trying to get money. I would never tell a guy, you shouldn't battle over here. As long as when we need you to battle, we ask you, you have, a sense of loyalty to us.
I agree.
So,
I feel you.
Yeah,
Jesse's URL for life.
Yeah, URL for life. But what about Tay Rock's opinion? Like, do you give him extra credit for saying what he said and choosing that route too? Because I know King of the Dot. Well, I don't know personally if they reached out to him, but it's fair. It's a fair shot saying that they did reach out to him.
No,
but he's saying he's not going to.
So is he saying he won't battle anywhere else?
He's saying he's not going to battle nowhere else.
Now let me touch on that real quick. A lot of people, I'm going to use JC as an example, feel as if, JC's stock has dropped because due to the fact that he's getting oversaturated just battling ridiculously every week. Do you agree with that assessment? Do you feel like people, by doing that and just taking all these random battles, are losing their luster?
Yeah, I think taking too many battles can make you water down. Because if you take you said JC, right?
Yes, I just used an example. Yes, JC.
Yeah. See, JC, I'll be YouTubing, a certain battle, and then I'll see JC versus some random cat, or this person versus some random cat, and then you look and you like, dang, this dude can battle a whole bunch of random people. Mm-hmm. They're entertaining, but then like I watched JC versus some dude from. I don't know where that cat was from. It's the battle where he did the stutter line.
Yeah, I don't know the guy's name either.
Yeah, but the battle. Either way, he was killing that dude. But I feel like if he would have used those same lines against somebody in the URL, he would have beat them as well. Mm-hmm. But now he battled John. And that battle was shaky. It was okay. It was some entertaining moments. And then I'm hearing he just lost to Tay-Rock. So it's like he went up to Canada, I think he was, and lost to 100 Bullets.
100 Bullets, yeah.
He had some good stuff against Clips, but he's battling constantly. Eventually, it's like starting to get watered down. And you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a person who's mastered it, though, who's mastered being able to battle 100 times and never get watered down, I feel personally, this is my opinion, is T-Rex. He can battle anywhere, he can battle whoever, but then when he battle a big name, he still show up as if he ain't battled in years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
So it's kind of shaky because if you can master it, then cool, but if not, then I wouldn't battle so much.
I
Wait,
definitely
he
agree.
said Rex?
He said T-Rex, yes. She's about to snap. Hold on.
No, because
I
Rex
agree,
is
though.
great, but certain people he don't bring his all to because he feel like he could win off crowd react. He's gonna win because he always wins the crowd. He don't bring his A game all the time.
I think Rex always brings it. Maybe his.
Nah,
to
Rex
me,
is great. He's great.
Rex?
He don't always bring his A game though.
I think the only one I would say is Calico. I don't think he was that great against Calico. That's really it to me.
Yeah.
But other than that, he has a pretty good track record. Who are you looking out for right now? Because I know, like, we always talk on the young guys coming up. Who's your favorite young dude
guy?
coming up?
Yeah, I tell you all the time, Adi Boom is one of my favorite young guys.
Yeah.
Do you think he beat Jesse?
What?
Do you think he beat
Anyway.
Jesse?
Okay. Yeah, moving on.
Yo, no, hold on. Yo, but Gerald, do peep this, though. January 6, 2013, we battled. January 4th, 2014, he's battling Verb. Exactly 1 year after he battled me. I said shout out to Adi Boom for the work ethic. But do you think he would get Verb exactly 1 year after if that wasn't my first battle? And be honest.
If what? I don't even understand half nothing you saying, man. I can't drink and then come get on the show. I don't understand nothing you saying.
No, people.
40.
He's battling Verb exactly 1 year after I battled him. Would he have? Would he have gotten the Verb shot had I not battled him a year ago?
Yeah.
He would have.
Yes.
All right. But how so though? Because I was the one that. Did you know Adi Boom before you watched Jesse Ricken versus Adi Boom? And if you did, then I
actually didn't. I can admit that I didn't. But here's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Norbs does a magnificent job of finding all this talent. Now,
but Norbs wouldn't have even seen him if it wasn't for my battle. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Wavy didn't battle Jesse Rican. Fred Mafia didn't.
True.
Snow didn't. Anubis didn't. Gerald didn't.
Right.
Ill Will didn't. None of these people battled you. So you can't say he wouldn't have, because Norbs would have found a way to get him on, period. So that's why I said he could be battling Verb regardless of whether he battled you or not. Because you got all these people that Norbs is finding, they putting on shows, and they getting their name up. This is how it works.
True.
And for G to say something nice about me, that's crazy. He doesn't say many nice things about me.
I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
Nah, you do have a point there. All right.
He just shut you down, Jesse.
He kind of did, but I still feel like you wouldn't have seen Adi Boom.
Chill. Boom is great.
I'm not saying he's whack.
Jesse's retarded, but I know you're a busy dude, G. I appreciate you calling in, man. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for calling, but I know Jesse definitely wants to battle you sometime in January. He feels like
I got a life. I got a life.
Jesse, he's turning you down.
Sound scared, Jess.
Yeah, see, I have a life.
Oh, Nels just said you sound scared. That's what Nels said.
Sorry, home team talk. I can't.
Y'all gonna have to pay me. I just felt like sounding like a top tier dude.
Right.
What do you want? AK?
AK.
Yeah. I'll finish that when you give me my AK.
All right, G, man. Thanks a lot for calling in, man. Definitely appreciate you, bro.
Y'all be good, man.
Congratulations on the Pro Bowl.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Bye.
15 minutes